It's coming in. Hey, Rise Up Falcons. Thank you for stopping in. Welcome to the 404 Blitz package. Y'all see I was up all night working on Make Way Sports video. Welcome to the 404 Blitz package. I'm your host, Joe Sarian, along with my co-host, Daryl. Mathis is on his way, I hope. Hey, we're going to run the all-out blitz today on this upcoming mini camp, mandatory mini camp. I know many of us have questions, and we just wanted to jump on and talk a little bit with our subscribers and viewers. What kind of questions do we have coming into the mandatory mini camp? Yeah, the OTAs have been going on and everything, and some people have shown, some people have not. So, what kind of questions do we have? Hey, y'all jump on. Hey, Daryl, go ahead and introduce yourself while I continue to get this thing ready.
What's happening, Falcons fans? It's Daryl, aka Black Jedi. That's BLAKK Jedi. Follow me on Twix and Instagram at that name. And I was coming home today, driving home in notorious Atlanta traffic, and heard something I found interesting. In Japan, they sell more diapers to elderly people than they do for babies. That's how long they live, and that's also how many people are no longer having babies in Japan. Just my Jedi mind playing tricks on me again. But I just thought it was an interesting fact for today. So, yeah, Japan gonna have some issues in about 30 years. They're gonna have some real issues.
Man, okay, okay. Now it's good to live long. It's good to know that you can live a long time, long enough to wear
I,
diapers. Goodness.
I don't know if I want to live that long. I don't know. I may not want to live that long, but I gotta wear a diaper. Well, I guess it depends on who I get to change me. Hmm. But you know what? I'm gonna wear a diaper the next time we come on here. I'm gonna wear a diaper. Y'all know when I'm doing something too, because I'll be talking. I'll be like, so the Atlanta Falcons, they said they was gonna start training camp. You'll know when I'm doing something. You'll know.
Say from a baby to an adult, back to a baby, huh? Goodness gracious, yeah. Hey, Papa Son Carson. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man, that's pretty deep. I didn't even think of that. Wow. So there's more elderly than there are
There's more
newborn
elderly
babies.
now than there are
Wow.
newborns. That's crazy.
Dang. All right.
Ah,
All right.
yep.
Yeah, at least you get a chance to get old. I mean, maybe that'll change. Maybe it'll turn around for him. Hey, be fruitful, baby. Be fruitful.
Hey,
Let's
young
jump
people
in.
don't want to do that. Young people ain't doing that nowadays.
All right, hey, uh,
Well, wait.
I,
Some
I
young.
got four.
I
I
got
got four daughters, so I did my job.
I got a gang of kids, and I only
Yeah,
got two grandbabies right now. So,
man.
ooh, yeah, I get it.
I'm up to three grandbabies now. I'm good
You
right
got
there
three?
for a minute.
You old man? How you got
I
three?
know,
You
man.
old?
I know. I'm what 1 year, just about a year younger than you, right?
And look. Why you telling my business? Why you out here telling my
Hey,
business?
hey, you don't look it. How about that? You don't look it.
I appreciate it, but I feel it every day. Oh
I'm
goodness,
telling you,
I feel
man. Boy.
it.
I got out the car the other day going to work. I'm like, man, what is this? Why does it hurt so much when I get out the car? Jesus. Think I need a truck, bigger truck or something.
Get a truck, dog.
Yeah,
Get
to
a
keep
truck.
my legs stretched so I won't have to bend them. What's going on, John Tay? Hey, from Northern Nevada. All right. What's going on? What's happening? There he is, Georgia, Texas boy. Appreciate you joining us. Gonna have a little fun
Yes,
tonight,
sir.
man. Uh, I got questions, but hey, have you been checking out what's been going on this week in Falcons land? All the talk around Bijan and um, Bijan wants to be the baller. I mean, I think he can, but he wants to be even better than he is.
Mhm.
Man, Boy, how in the world can he get even better? Can the Falcons even work that in to use him more?
I know how he can be better and get longer runs. And that's not a knock. That is by no means a knock on him. But I think his longest run last year was 38 yards, if I remember right, somewhere in there.
38.
So he gets the exciting, he gets that exciting moment where he breaks through, gets second level, and then he gets caught. I want to see one or two 60-yard runs for touchdowns, something
Hmm.
like that. That's the only thing I see where I say, he may be lacking a little bit. Other than that, hey, big dog, do your thing.
Hmm.
Do your thing because we gonna need it this year. We gonna need him.
Oh yeah, every bit, every bit. Yeah, yeah. I was just wondering, man. He's what was third in rushing last year,
Yeah.
14 touchdowns. Man, he really, should have been a starter to me. Should have been a starter over Jameer Gibbs even though they didn't play the Pro Bowl, but you know what I mean. He should have
Most
been
definitely.
regarded as the starter until off the rip. The boy was balling, man. He's the
Hmm.
is he not the best? I mean, it's early. It's early. Is he not the best running back that the Falcons have had in what 30 years?
Since we was talking about William Andrews, yeah.
Probably. I mean, most exciting. I mean, in 2 years, in 2 seasons.
Hmm.
Goodness
Because
gracious.
who you think of as better? Maybe Jamal, but Jamal's run was so short, right? Maybe you say Jamal because Jamal used to wear him out, but since then, I wouldn't say Freeman. I wouldn't say uh
Coleman.
shoot. No,
Coleman
not
could take it
Tico.
to the house, but he's not. He's
T
not that
but he
guy.
wasn't even the starter, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Tico wasn't
Right.
even
Right.
starting. And don't get me wrong, I thought he should have been starting over Devontae Freeman. That was me. Uh,
He should have played more in the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. 33. What's my man name?
Turner.
33.
Turner.
Turner. Burner Turner. Yeah, better
Turner
than him.
was. Turner was.
Turner was all right.
Turner was something else.
But
I mean, he reminds me of let me see. The bigger running, I mean, one of the bigger running backs, man. Turner kind of reminded me of William Andrews a little bit.
mhm, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got 28. I'm remembering numbers tonight, but
Uh
not work
I
done.
know, I
Work done.
know.
I'm
Done, work
remembering
done.
numbers, but
Hey
not
man,
names.
hey, we were just talking about getting old. Could be wearing diapers.
So yeah, work done.
Yeah,
I mean, those you figure those are our greatest running backs since the 80s. He up there in 2 years, and the sky's the
in two
limit, right?
years, yeah.
You expect him to do better and better. Gerald Riggs, yep, but Gerald Riggs was right after William Andrews.
William
William Andrews got
Andrews, yeah.
hurt, and Gerald
Mhm.
Riggs got plugged in.
I mean, we had
I got
another running back, 44, John Settle. Settle for a very small period of time, right after Gerald Riggs. It was John Settle. He actually made the Pro Bowl.
really.
He came right around the same time Jesse Tuggle came, so they were right in that same era. Yeah, he was a good running back, kind of big, kind of remind you of Bernard Turner. Um,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on, Wide Body?
What's happening, wide body?
The Stuff Animals Club, the
The
Stuff
Stuffed
Animals Club.
Animals
What's going
Club.
on? Appreciate it. Hey,
That's a
appreciate you
new
joining
face.
us, bro. I had to break that down. The Stuff Animals Club. Hey, he said Gerald Riggs. Yeah,
Hmm.
Gerald Riggs was bad. But man, in 2 years, to anybody in 2 seasons, who's been more exciting? Who has the more expectations? I mean, I, I can't. Bijan is up there. I'm really warming up to that draft selection, that number 8 selection. And that
Hmm.
of course, I was thinking Jalen Carter, of course, but man, I am really warming up to old Bijan. He is the truth. I think he's the best running back behind Saquon, and maybe this year he'll prove that he's even better. So that's one. I mean, one good question that we have for the upcoming mini camp. Hey, how are they going to use, um, how they're going to use Bijan even more? Because, like I said, in order for him to get more production, to get those big runs, what needs to happen? There needs to be some downfield blocking. There needs to
Mhm.
be that has to be set up. Normally, you have a great tight end, a great couple of blocking tight ends that really opening that up, and those receivers are stalk blocking. And uh, I mean, we got Drake London with some size, but that's about it. Who else going to come in there and make that happen?
I mean, you got Charlie Warner as your blocking tight end, and uh, I mean, other than that, yeah, they too small, right? Ray ain't blocking nobody,
Ray
and
ain't blocking
Mooney,
nobody.
yeah, Mooney, yeah. So we blaming. So what you telling me is we blaming the fact that he ain't got no 60-yard run. We blaming that on Kyle Pitts because Kyle Pitts can't block.
Uh you count that, huh? You count that. Hey man, when we saw that happening, back at even Turner had some big runs. Coleman had big runs. Devontae Freeman had a big run in the Super Bowl. You saw
Mhm.
some big runs, but you also saw those tackles. I mean, those tight ends down the field. You saw Jacob Tammy down there knocking people out. I mean, straight up. Yeah. I mean, even Tony Gonzalez was a great blocker. They don't talk about him a lot, but Tony Gonzalez was a great blocker. That's why you see Michael Turner right up the middle, boom, 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 doing his thing. So, not to mention he had Julio and you know, had Julio and Roddy White manhandling folks down the field. So all we got is Drake London blocking downfield. That has enough size. So I'm just saying, what's going on, Clay? Jump on in here. Let me know what you
Clay,
think,
what's
man.
happening?
What kind of questions do we have? Oh, how's Joshua Simons blocking? That's a good question. That's a good question because that's gonna make or break his opportunity to make
Mhm.
the team. I think he'll make the team, man. I think he'll make the team. I swear, South Carolina was a beast last year, and I'm so glad the Georgia Bulldogs did not have to play them last season. So glad. All right, well, let's jump on in there. Will this guy show up? Daryl, I already know you're gonna say yes.
He
You've
will.
been,
Come on, man.
yeah,
He's a professional. If it's one thing Kirk has proven, besides he run his mouth too much, is he's a professional. He'll be there. He'll be there. He ain't gonna do. He ain't gonna hold out or demand a trade or anything like that. He'll be there.
yeah. I believe he'll be there. But I still, it's another question that I have. And not just will he attend, but will he be available to attend? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I know. Um, Richardson just got hurt for Indianapolis.
Don't start.
I still got
Don't
hope.
start.
I
Don't
still got hope.
start. They got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is
Man,
enough.
Daniel Jones, come on now.
Look,
Richardson is going to stay hurt. He's
look.
just he's that guy.
We don't need that. We don't. You don't trade Kirk Cousins to anybody in the division, the Saints,
Okay.
and you don't trade Kirk Cousins to anybody you play in this year. Period. You
Oh,
asking to get torched. You're asking to lose that game. You asking your defense to give up 500 yards. Passing. Don't do it. Don't do it. He healthy. He's healthy. Don't be fooled. Kirk Cousins is healthy, and he's another year removed from that Achilles injury. So his shoulder is good. He's another year removed from that Achilles injury. We trade him to Indianapolis. He gonna light us up in Germany because it's personal. And who do they have? Who's that? Who's their number one wide receiver?
oh, man, I don't know. Okay.
Ty. Is
Well,
Hilton still there?
I know AD Mitchell is there, and golly, I have the guy on my team every once in a while, on my fantasy team every once in a while. He doesn't do much. Um, I can't think of his name right now. Can't
Michael
even
Pittman Jr. Michael
Pittman.
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 Hmm.
They got
Pittman.
Josh Downs, Michael Pittman Jr.
Downs, yeah, but I think Adonai Mitchell this year and Pittman. Uh, listen, I can see it in Germany. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Was that week 11? Week 8, week 11? Hey, Atlanta Falcons versus Kirk Cousins and the Indianapolis Colts in Germany. I'm just saying. So,
Look, man, I ain't trying to spend all that money
hey, man.
to fly over there, pay the tickets, and then watch them get torched by Kirk Cousins.
No,
I'm
not
not
this
trying
year.
to do that. I'm not trying to do that.
Hey, Jonte says it's not about the size in the fight of the dog. Well, I I would love to say I agree with that. He's talking about the receivers out there blocking. I would love to say I agree with that. Ain't nothing like that heart, but man, you still need some strength to be able to
You
move these guys. Now I know there are some small cornerbacks, but the safeties, man, safeties will overwhelm you. They will overwhelm you. So we do need. I think we need some stronger receivers. But I like Mooney. I like Ray Ray. We'll see. Hopefully they can fight and make it happen. Open it up for Bijan. King Richie, what's going on? Yeah, he's
Ooh.
saying who's the breakout player? Who's going to be the breakout player this year or this mini camp? Now, I
Define breakout, right? Define
got you,
breakout because
got you.
it's like you got 2 first-round picks here. So if they go and have good mini camps or good seasons, is that really a breakout? Because you better have a good season, right? So if we saying like breakout maybe is the surprise, I think it might be one of the undrafted free agents. So you could say
Mm,
Kobe, Jacoby Bryant,
mm.
or that wide receiver. Golly, that we got out of San Jose.
Nick
Is that
Nash.
San?
Nick Nash.
Yeah, Nash. Right? Something like that. I think you could say maybe breakout. Um, or I'm gonna just go out on a limb. Troy Anderson. And yeah, I saw your comment, Clay, about Richardson equals Troy Anderson. I saw that. Ha ha. Very funny. Ho ho. It is to laugh. But yeah, but Troy Anderson is another one I would say. Maybe a breakout. But then you'd have to say comeback player.
hmm hmm Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stuffed animal clubs. He believes. Yeah, Kobe will see it at the end of see the end. See the field at the end of the season or by the end of the season. Hey man, it might be earlier.
It
It
might
might
be
be
early.
earlier. Uh,
Because if you look at his film, and granted, everybody shines on film, but
right.
that boy shined
He's
a
sticky,
lot.
man.
Yeah.
Sticky, sticky,
So
sticky, sticky.
yeah, this he might be out there in some games before we kind of expect him to.
Well,
Uh-oh.
look what the cat drug in.
Uh-oh.
Look what the cat.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, man. What you
OC,
doing?
baby.
What you doing that up there, man?
Man,
Yeah.
had somebody that was on vacation. So,
Oh,
and
okay,
somebody
okay. I
said
was wondering.
somebody got pissed off yesterday. Rod got pissed off yesterday at people out in operations. So he was like, "Man, you want it?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Oh, I
And
got it.
then,
I got it.
then a Baron went bad. So
Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Hey, the
yeah,
life of a maintenance man. The life. Hey, high maintenance women don't like maintenance men until we bring home that check, baby.
hey, quick question, man. What
Yeah,
what 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 Clay talking about? Richardson
You
equals
you see
Troy
you see
Anderson.
Clay you
What
see
that
Clay
mean?
came in here. You see he came in
he
here throwing
started off.
scuds already. He
He
started off
started.
funny.
So we're talking about, of course, the questions that we have coming into the mini camp. And of course, I threw out there, hey, will Kirk Cousins be available? Not will he attend mini camp, but will he be available since Richardson is hurt? That's that last opportunity. But you see, Aaron Rodgers got that deal done with Pittsburgh. So
Hmm.
we got one more opportunity, and that's Indianapolis. I threw that out there, and then we got on that Anthony Richardson and um, Clay jumped in there and said Richardson equals Troy Anderson.
Said he gonna
Stay
be hurt
hurt.
the whole year.
Do you not agree?
I hope. I really hope Troy don't stay hurt this year. But yeah. I mean, it's Richardson is hurt all the time, and I knew that. Man, something
It
told me
was a
that
terrible
coming out of
pickup.
college,
It was a
coming
terrible
out of
pickup.
my Florida, I knew that I thought he wasn't a good quarterback anyway at all. Terrible
Nah,
quarterback,
he was
but
he
he could
wasn't
run.
good. The kid from Tennessee wasn't good.
Mm-mm.
And it's one who else got drafted within the last couple. All they look at is the deep ball, the big arm.
Deep ball,
But
yeah.
Mhm.
you
People,
can't throw a 10-yard out, so it don't matter. It don't matter.
hmm if it's not up
So
here, I don't care how big your arm is. You can't do it
yeah,
up here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
so
They should have
it
seen that
is
with
what it is.
Jamarcus Russell, right? Jamarcus Russell was driving that thing 400 yards in the air and it dropped down it. Yeah, right.
Now, now, DeMarcus Russell just had his message is like Kyler Murray. It was on other things besides football. So
Gotcha. Gotcha.
he could make all the passes. He just didn't care. He got his money, and that was it. That's all he was worried about. So, but this dude just trash. I couldn't believe they
Yeah,
took him. Oh,
yeah.
what was the quarterback the 49ers drafted? They got traded to the Cowboys that broke his
Oh,
Trey
ankle.
Lance.
Trey Lance. Here another one. Here another one. Come on. Those are terrible pickups.
Mm.
Georgia Texas boy Malik Willis can make all the throws, though. He can
Oh,
make all
Malik
the throws. I
Willis.
won't
Yeah,
put
yeah.
him in
That's
that
another
category.
one. That's another one. He
Nah,
can make the throws. He
nah,
can
because
make the
Malik Willis
throws.
went to Green Bay and he looked like he could be a player with the right scheme.
Mhm.
Arthur Smith, he gave up on him too. He ain't really want to know. Like you could tell, they was ready to go to their next quarterback.
I agree. Georgia
So
Texas boy. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
Man, he
Malik
sounded like
Willis,
my Uncle Charles. Charles Christine's father. Hey man, Uncle Charles would tell us, man, we had a singing group back in the days. You were gone, Darryl. Man, we had a little singing group, me, Quint, San, Dick, Marcus, all of them had a little singing group. And we would people would come and follow us to different churches and stuff like that. Like we had, we were doing all good. Uncle Charles would come all the time. He would always be there. Then after the show or after we were done singing, everybody like, man, y'all sound so good, man. Y'all did great. Uncle Charles sitting back there, man, y'all sound terrible. I don't know why they keep lying to y'all, man. Y'all sound
honest,
terrible.
Not
Hey,
y'all
honesty.
getting.
That's all.
Not
That's
y'all.
terrible.
all it is. Honesty. I would have
Straight
took
terrible.
Malik Willis probably could have led us to the playoffs compared to having Desmond Ritter and Marcus Mariota. I would have
Oh
rather had my
yeah.
chances with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I can't say he's just terrible. I won't do that. Y'all might have
And
been
y'all heard
terrible. Your singing careers might have been terrible.
Hey, we were all right, man. We were all right. We were trying to be like Take Six, and can't nobody do it like Take Six, man.
y'all heard that Desmond Ritter turned down a shot in the UFL?
So he wants to play
He
arena
said he
ball.
was considering retiring, so I'm not shocked.
The San Antonio reached out to him because they going into the playoffs, I believe. San Antonio reached
Mhm.
out to him and was like, "Hey, come on in." And Desmond Ritter was like, "No, thank you." So I
Yeah.
guess he said we gonna see him on Sundays. Who knows?
Well,
But
maybe he
yeah,
doesn't need the money. That's great. I mean, that's good. Maybe he'll be on the sideline somewhere.
Yeah,
He's the kind of guy
Arthur,
that would
Arthur,
probably be a
he'll
great coach.
commentator. What? No,
Yeah, no,
no.
he's that kind of he's that kind of guy that'll be a great coach. I'm telling you, because the,
Referee.
the not a referee. Players don't make great referees. I tell you that, because they think they know the game. Then they get out there and be like, man, I ain't know any rules. I believe he'll be like a great coach. Always those um, quarterbacks that didn't do very well, but they know the X's and O's and all that stuff. They just aren't as talented as some of the greats. Those are the ones that end up being great coaches, man.
Arthur
A
Smith
lot of
broke
the
that
backup,
kid.
huh?
He broke that. Arthur Smith broke that kid. He for real broke that guy.
Mm.
Put him out there way too early. Did not try to develop him at all. And then basically blame the season on him and shipped him off. And where he went to, I know his last stop was was Las Vegas, but you could see him. That dude just looks lost. Arthur Smith really did that kid in. That's a shame too.
But do you really feel like he got did? Was it really bad that he didn't start earlier? Because I he could have got more kinks out after Mariota's terrible play. The last game Mariota really should have played, even though he shouldn't have, was the 49er game because he didn't throw the ball with what 6 times or something like that. We won that game off of running. So
Mhm.
you
Oh,
might
that
as
was
well just put Desmond in and let him try to build up. But you should
Georgia
have.
Texas boy said it.
And he's
When has Arthur Smith
uh,
ever developed a quarterback? So I mean, he was in a bad situation from jump, right? A rookie quarterback coming in off the bench under Arthur Smith. That was the recipe for him not being a success and him not developing.
Hey, this is for
he
you,
shouldn't have been
Daryl.
a head
Hey,
coach anyway. Anyway,
who's that? Oh yeah, Arthur Smith. How is that guy
yeah,
even an
no,
offensive coordinator? How is he even? How is
good,
that, Daddy?
excellent, a Hall of Fame running back. Hall of Fame running
Mhm.
back.
Ah, shoot, I think it's Daddy. I think that
I
has
mean, he
something to do
went
with
through
that.
the. Well, we'll go off of what he said that he did his own thing. I don't know if I can. His dad ain't got to do nothing with no football. So I understand the lineage though. I get that.
Mm,
But I mean, he went through the proper field, the film and everything like that. He started from the bottom. I don't know how quickly he went up, but he wouldn't even have got a chance if it was Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry wasn't with him, so
right, right.
it is what it is. Tyler Algier. Now he can make a running back though, because
Oh
Tyler
yeah,
Algier was able to get 1,000 yards too his rookie season, so
Hmm.
in 16
he can do
games.
that.
So now that's one question I have coming into this mini cap. Hey, how are we going to use Tyler, man? What is this offense going to evolve? Not only around the big three, I guess you could call it the big three or the three, um, or the four, Penix, Drake London, Bijan, and Kyle. But how can we dominate with Tyler? How can we dominate with Tyler as well? I mean, that'd be devastating. If you're using Tyler, maybe not as maybe a third, give me a third of what you're doing with Bijan. Man,
Well, that
that's
means
that's what I want to
if
see.
if Bijan is as good as he's supposed to be, then maybe he split out more a little bit. Tyler's in the backfield. Um, so I mean, it was a couple of times last year, even when Tyler didn't get the ball, Bijan got a reverse or a handoff from the slot. So just having another option on the field, yeah, I mean that's deadly. You expect that type of evolution year by year. So I mean, it's possible, but I would love to see both of them on the field at the same time. I would love to.
Yeah,
Last
21
year,
personnel would be cool. That would be
yeah,
cool. 21 personnel, two running backs, yeah, one tight end. That'd be cool.
last year they were almost the same. Uh, Bijan had 304 carries. Tyler only had 137,
Mhm.
but they averaged 4.8 and 4.7 yards per carry respectively.
What does that say? What does that say? Give the you said give the
Get
ball
the
to
Let
ball to Tyler.
Tyler.
let Daryl say it. Let Daryl say it. He said that
Say it,
for a
Daryl. You
whole
said it
year.
correct. You said it right.
we, hey, look,
Shoot.
the way Bijan put up 1,400 yards, over 1,400 yards. I can't even complain. I can't say Tyler didn't get the ball enough. I say maybe you get, and then I even thought give the ball to Tyler on short yardage situations, but Bijan proved to be effective in short yardage.
That's
So
true.
I mean,
He
Yeah,
did this the second season. The first season he
yeah,
wasn't good at it at all.
no, but the
But yeah,
second
yeah, yeah, yeah.
last year,
but you
yeah,
still can't lose the element that you have a big back though. Even if you don't hand the ball off to him, your play action probably will be more effective having Tyler in the game on a short yardage situation
mhm,
because you put him in, they're pretty much expecting you to run it down their throat, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
mhm.
And if you decide to bootleg it or whatever the case may be, that's probably going to be open 90% of the time. So I think the situation that they use Tyler has to get a little bit better. But I don't know. Let's win a Super Bowl with Tyler because I don't expect him to be here after uh, next season. So
Unfortunately, he'll
Hmm.
go
yeah,
start somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's gonna start. He's gonna make some money, honey. This well, whenever he does uh move on. Um, the new look defense. That's another question. This new look defense. How is it gonna look? That's what I want to know. How is the new look defense gonna look? Who's gonna line up first with that first group? How's the line? I mean, how are they going to be aligned? I can't wait to see this. How does the new how do the new rookies fit in this new look defense with the veterans being on hand um, upcoming Tuesday?
will be great if we're Andersonless. I'm pick and choose everybody but him. He is the last person picked in 5-on-5 as far as I'm concerned. So
Okay,
Okay,
honestly,
okay,
Mathis, be
okay.
honest, be 100%
Oh
honest. Here we
nah,
go,
no,
hundred
let him
percent
keep
honest.
talking. Let him keep talking, because I need I did because see he think that when
he
stuff go on
wants
the
the biggest
internet,
apology.
it go away. It's out there in the ether somewhere. We record this, right? Okay,
Well, yeah, I
come
know
on.
it. I know it. I know it. I'm sorry. I couldn't
Listen,
help myself to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie.
we're gonna have two.
Facts. There you go.
We got two. What Mike and Sam maybe that's still gonna play like if in a real 4-3, you're gonna have what that middle linebacker. I guess that'll be Ellis, and you could be another off-ball linebacker. Who else do you want, Mathis? If Troy Anderson is healthy, who else do you want right there? You got your blitzing outside linebackers, so we got the edges on lock. Who are the two that you want kind of on the inside? Caden Ellis and who else? JD. You want JD? You want Kazoo?
Nah, nah. Yeah,
That's
I
what
want
Knight
him on
Rider
special
called him,
teams.
Kazoo.
Nah. All right. So you got Ellis is your blitzing linebacker, but we're
Now
playing a
Ellis is
you
going to
said
be that
4-3,
middle.
right?
He gonna run that middle. Your outside linebackers are your edges. You got the
Uh,
rookies, all them guys.
all right. So we know Walker will be one. So Walker, Ellis,
Floyd.
I guess Troy Anderson, man.
That's on the outside. But I'm talking about who's going to run the inside. That's. I mean, you got Diablo. We don't even
Uh,
know who
Diablo.
we
yeah,
don't know
Divine,
him.
the devil. The devil would be
We
my
don't
other inside.
the devil, but you really don't know him. And when we brought him up with the Raiders fans with Henry and Dion, they was like, yeah, if he stays healthy, he's all right. That's their take on it. If he stays healthy, he's all right. He sounds like another Troy. I want Troy
So
because Troy has proven in small spurts it when healthy, man. Hey, the boy makes plays. I'm s- I'm
where
sorry.
where did I put that resume at? Where I put that
I
resume?
saw
How
it.
many
I
plays he done
saw he
made?
was hurt. I
How many
saw it.
plays has Troy
One
made
interception, one forced fumble, one
in
touchdown, and an
4 years?
injury.
Come on, man. Come on.
Three
He
years.
ain't made no
This the
three
plays.
years. But look, if he's not healthy, then you're relying on Diablo. You're relying on
yeah.
JD Bertrand, right? That's the depth that
That's
we
where we
have there. So JD equals Lord help
I'll say this: our linebacker core is deeper and better than it was last year, so I'm okay. Health is the biggest concern, so I do need Troy Anderson to stay healthy. He will be out there. He was a second round pick. If he doesn't show up this year, off with his head. But I mean, we have options everywhere, man. So I really need to see how training camp is gonna go because somebody could turn around and get beat out for the position.
hmm
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, uh, I'm gonna go up there on some Fridays too. I'm gonna go to the training camp. If anybody wants to meet me up there,
Let's roll.
but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm
I'm gonna
off
do
on
what
Friday.
Daryl do. I'm gonna have my flash with me. Okay,
Oh
I'm gonna
Lord,
have
you
my
see,
flash
hey,
with me.
hey, see, Georgia, Texas boy already saying, Darren, hey, you're gonna hold judgment till training camp.
Hey,
I
look,
ain't
he
holding
hurt
no
right now.
judgment. Who? Who?
Troy Anderson hurt right now.
Hey,
He's still injured.
I know he's still, but I
from
think he'll
what's
be.
he injured from? What's his injury? Because I
It's
didn't know
the
that.
carryover from last year.
Yeah,
It's just a carryover from last year. It
it
ain't
is.
like he didn't pull a Kyle Pitts and got this mysterious injury in the offseason. It's just a carryover from last year. They still got him. I think he's in the building, but he's not. He ain't practicing enough.
Hmm. Now he did end up playing a little bit near the end of the year last season. Wasn't he was out there, but he didn't get a chance to do much anything. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, it is throwing down out here
You
out west. I'm out west. So if we lose signal, hey man, I'm sorry. We'll catch back up with y'all
we,
on Monday. It is
that
pouring down.
that
It's
end of the
hitting.
world rain.
I'm telling you, goodness gracious, look outside. Jesus Christ. Hey, you see Jonte saying Anderson.
Yeah.
You gotta go with Anderson. Ooh, I like the way that sounds, Georgia Texas boy. NASCAR, Ellis and Walker inside. That's what I want. That's what I really want. That's what I want. But it doesn't sound like it's gonna be that way with Walker playing the inside linebacker. I can't wait to see. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen on Tuesday next week, just to see what that mini camp is going to look like. Um, man, I want to see what's going on there. If he
Because
lines up on,
if he lines up an inside linebacker, then that opens it up for uh Pierce to be out there
mm-hmm,
um with Pierce on one side, Floyd on another.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Trice,
that
when
works.
Trice comes
Yeah.
back, man,
Or
we
Trice.
have
Yeah, Trice.
keep that depth. That's my main thing. Keep that
hmm
depth. Hopefully everybody can stay reasonably injury free. And man, that depth is going to make the difference, man. Keep sending waves and waves and waves at these offenses, man. With the
hmm
speed that we have on this team, I cannot wait to see what this new look Jeff Ulbrich defense is going to look like. Even though Darryl really didn't want Ulbrich at first.
Look, I
I
just
think he's
at this
okay now.
point, at this point, it's better than what we had, right?
Yeah. So
So
Clay
hey,
says this:
I'm good.
Diablo has to start. Does he? Does he?
I think he should, but that's just me.
Like what I've seen out of Diablo in the videos that I've seen. I mean, a good tackler, and he's fast. No big,
That's enough. We couldn't
nothing.
tackle.
That's enough. That's enough. But nothing that just really jumps out bigger than Troy if he's healthy. Diablo has had his injury issues as well. Not like Troy, but
Okay.
he's missed some time. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, look,
I see Mathis. Mathis
I'm
put
gonna
his
say this.
hand up.
No, no, no. You ain't got to be done. But I'm gonna say this: if Troy Anderson is already starting out training camp hurt, he probably will not have that starting position anyway. He won't.
Mm, okay.
You might as
So I
well
did a
just be ready to be a fill-in role. So, mm, nah, I'm 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 with Clay on that. I'm with Clay on that.
Yeah,
Do I need to? Because
Hey, Matt is, hey, he getting big, man. Matt is in there
as
getting
far
big. Look like
as
he
far as
look.
I'm
Hey,
concerned, we still got a guy on our team that likes to fumble footballs going up the sideline without being touched. So
yeah,
I
he's a
can go take
backup.
somebody's position right now.
He's a backup.
Boy, you don't let
I'm
nothing
okay.
go, do you?
No, do you? So you cool. You let go of your past?
Well, that one I did. I mean, come on now.
Oh hell. You know what? You can say that
It ain't
because
like
that didn't lose you the game. That didn't lose you the game.
yeah, it did, didn't it?
Your your no, your play didn't lose. We were already losing. It didn't matter. We had a chance to win the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he was actually in because we were only down by a couple, right? I think a field goal beats him, and if I remember right, a field goal beats him, and he was going down the sideline. So if he gets tackled, he's already in. They close to the red zone, and Cool was still kind of automatic then. So
Right.
and then it's run out the clock and win the game. So technically, that did lose us the game, or at least it lost us the shot, a reasonable shot.
So that's why I feel the way I do.
But bro, I mean,
That crap that ballerina stuff that was going on in Minnesota, we was already losing. It didn't matter. You just made yourself look
no,
terrible.
no.
Well, he made the
That
defense look terrible, but
he made, yeah, that and that was they were in the game until that. When so Kurt was going kind of tick for tack with Sam Darnold. It was kind of back and forth, and then Kirk even said it. He was like, "I left the game. We was tied. I come back out there. We down by 2 touchdowns." And that's partly because Mike Hughes was out there twerking, trying to find the ball. And that's
okay.
and what's crazy is that's his own.
It
Like when you look at all the other games, and I've been hard on him just because I flew all that distance with my dad, and we got to see that embarrassing display. So yeah, I'm a little hard on him, but really he only had like 2 or 3 bad games. The rest of his games were pretty good all year. So it's unfair of
so
me to hold that against him.
so
But
so you were able to let it go. The one time you are on the field, and that's what you do. Cough it up. He could have ran out of bounds for all I cared. It wouldn't have made a difference. You coughed it up. Oh, out of here, man. Get out of here. Yeah, let it go. Yeah, we need to let him go. You right. Let him go.
let
Man, y'all
me look
crazy.
up Taquan Graham's stats real quick.
You know,
Please. Him and Troy Anderson probably got the same stats. A
so
fumble
Georgia Texas.
recovery.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. I mean, Taquan ain't done nothing. But we need something
Nah.
better than that.
12 tackles and 10. He played in 10 games. He only played in 10 games. 12
Yeah.
tackles.
That's it.
120.
That's his career.
No. That's yeah, last year. Last year.
Now
Okay.
I will say that none of those stats matter from last year. Everything was out of alignment
Hmm.
because of Jimmy Lake. Nobody had a good season. They couldn't have a good season because they were going to struggle the way the setup was. I believe, but yeah, we'll see, Mathis. Hopefully, he'll have an opportunity this year, change that thing around. Hey, new regime. Let's see what's up. Let's see what Nate can do with him. Nate Ollie, he's the guru of 40 to 50 sacks every year. So let's see what Nate can do with him.
We'll get 49, and he could probably get you
What?
the point five. Somebody we'll get the 49 and a half, and he'll get a point five.
Man,
No.
that's crazy.
That's it.
Georgia Texas boy said we're young on young deep defense and offense with key vets. That's true. That's true. I love the fact that we're young and deep on the defense, but we do have a few veterans to reel those guys in. Jesse Bates. I mean, even David Onyemata. A lot of us say
Onyemata.
that we got rid of the wrong defensive lineman, allowed allow Grady to get up out of here. But hey, at least Anyamata is a veteran. You know they don't play. Nigerians don't play. Put them hands on you. And we got Rook as well. Rook, the new enforcer. Man, yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna see what Rook do. We're gonna see what Rook do. I done forgot all about him, which is probably a good thing.
Hey,
Nobody's
Rook gonna
talking
be the
about him
man. I'm
because
telling you.
we and he probably will be. He got no choice at this point in time. He's getting ready to
Hmm.
have to step up.
Hmm. Clay said the Diablo has to start because look, he making 8 million a year. So they brought him in to play. But hey, may the best
Right,
man win.
right,
That's all I can say.
yeah. Right now it's his position to
It's his
lose,
position.
especially with Troy Anderson being hurt. Like you first on the depth chart already.
Hmm. Yeah, look what Jonte said. He can't wait to see what Ollie does with that D line. I can't wait either, man. I can't because they're young enough. They're not. There's nobody really old. Fox is what? Is he the oldest? Fox and Anyamata? No, Anyamata is the oldest right now.
Anyamata's oldest.
Yeah, Anyamata is the oldest. Um, I can't wait to see what Zach Harrison is going to do this year. They moving. He's going to be the big end. So
Mm.
I can't wait to see that. The boy can move. I like Zach Harrison. I can't wait to see
Okay.
what they'll do with him. A big
Zach
end.
Anderson Zach Harrison is your Troy Anderson.
Well,
He's
I mean, I believe he's going to be a big difference maker, holding
Mhm.
that
I-
edge. I mean, setting the edge, man, making sure nobody just getting up around there, especially if we're going to be attacking, sending somebody at the quarterback, in on every play. Hey, Nate Ollie said, "We coming." That's what he said. We're coming. You might not know which way where we're coming from. Hey, it sounds grits blitz to me, baby, but somebody has to
Hey,
set that edge. That'll be Zach Harrison's job, man. That's the big end, setting that edge. What's going on, Auntie? Happy Friday.
hey, Miss Pam.
How you been? How you been? I see y'all having a whole lot of fun. With them lady birds, man. They were traveling. I saw them on the bus, jamming, having fun with a Falcon crew. I didn't exactly know where they were going, but I was like, I want to go. I wanted to go. Yeah, that's what's going on. Good to see you. Diablo is what's missing. Sideline linebacker. Yeah, I
Mhm.
like that. I really want to see. Um, really want to see Jalen Walker get a little bit of that as well. If he could work, I, I don't want to see him outside. I say use him just like he used Caden Ellis. But anyway, we'll see what happens. He was one of the best um, pass pass rushers for the Georgia Bulldogs last season. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Rook showed some good signs last year. Yeah. So I can't wait to see what they do in this upcoming mini camp. I know nobody's getting suited and booted. Um, but that's what I want to see. I really want to see who lines up where.
Mhm.
They're saying that Pierce is going to be a problem for people. I believe that. Hopefully his strength can, can translate. He has the speed to beat anybody, but can his strength translate to the NFL? And these tackles are big. These tackles are strong and long. And if they get the paws on you, sometimes you'll stop. that'll be it. That'll be it. You're doing all looking just like Lorenzo Carter, boy. Looking like Lorenzo out there just trying his best. You couldn't have just bless his heart. Bless his heart. That's all, that's all I can say last year, man. Bless his heart. He keep going out there getting matched. Bless his heart. He trying. Let me see what AK
Mm.
gonna do. Yeah, yeah. I want to see who's gonna line up with the. I know they don't have the depth chart set yet. I get it, but I would really want to see who's the first in the lineup on defense. The edge. Who's gonna be the first edge out there? I can't wait to see that. I can't wait. So cool, Craig.
Freak. Krieg, Krieg. Soon as they trot him out, I'm screaming that in the stands. Krieg.
They said his name is pronounced. They're pronouncing it Craig from like the
They not
videos.
German.
They're
They
not
not
German. They're not
German.
really German.
They
He's
not
Krieg.
German.
Yeah,
It's
I would
Krieg.
think it's Krieg, but yeah, there's no Craig in Germany. It's
Nah, ain't
Krieg.
nobody named Craig in Germany.
Right, right,
Except
right.
he in the army. He might be in the army stationed over
Oh
there.
yeah, it might be an army brat.
But yeah, it's I mean, look, they're saying Koo supposedly is healthy and it's gonna be a competition. My thing has been Koo has gotten progressively worse every year. Even for the last 3 years now, even before he was hurt. Percentage has gone down, and then it was just very drastic last year because of the injury.
Mm.
3 years, that's a trend. That ain't no coinky dink. That's a
But
trend.
even up to that last season, before last season, his overall percentage with the Falcons 89.9, still one of the best in the league.
But he was going down
I think when he
before.
gave up that number 7, he lost
Oh,
his
you think that's what it was?
power. blame it on
How it
Bijan. He lost his power, man.
Look, and I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate. I'm not
Mm,
y'all know me. I'm all things Atlanta, right? All
mhm,
things. So
mhm.
he's my favorite kicker until they put Krieg in, and then Krieg will be my favorite kicker, right?
Gotcha.
Y'all know Riley Patterson was my favorite kicker for 2 games.
Woo, Lord.
But hey, if you're on the downhill, and supposedly now we ain't never seen Krieg kick in a real NFL game, but Krieg supposedly got a leg. And Koo ain't never had no notoriously strong leg, right? Koo ain't never been out there booting it from 60 consistently. So, hey, if you got
Mhm.
somebody that could do it a little bit better, appreciate your business. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I still want Cool. I want Cool. If he can win that, if he can win the kicking competition between he and Krieg or Craig, whatever you want to call him, man, Cool has a chance to be that comeback player of the year. Cause Cool was money,
Mm.
man. Honestly, Cool was money until last season.
And now he
Yeah,
broke. He broke now. He broke.
but man, just think the dude kept going. Can we get a little bit? Can we get a little credit for trotting back out there, trying your best to help your team? They we don't have
No,
any problem with the
no.
we don't got any problem with a quarterback going out there hurt, limping around and messing up. But now you got a problem with the kicker trying to do the same thing just to help your team. Now he
What
got to make the kicks, but
what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
mm, 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 ooh, yeah.
So here's the thing. I think we still live on Koo's first 2 years. We still think about that, right? He missed 2 field goals, 37 for 39 in 2020, 27 for 29 in 2021. Then he's 32 for 37, 2 straight years. So missed 5 field goals, 2 straight years, dropping in the 86.5%. And then
Mhm.
last year was the injury year. I think we get so enamored, and we've always had good kickers. Well, not always, but we're used to good kickers, right? We're used to having Garrett
Yeah.
or Morton Andersons
Matt
and
Bryant,
Matt
Morton Anderson,
Bryant, right?
Mick
So
Luckhurst. Y'all don't
Mick
know. Y'all don't.
Luckhurst, don't you
Y'all
know
don't remember
about Mick
Mick.
Luckhurst?
Y'all don't remember Mick.
Mick Luckhurst. What is it? He's from New Zealand. Was he from New
Look
Zealand?
at
He was from somewhere over there,
Australia,
boy.
New Zealand, somewhere. Look at Mathis like
Ireland
I don't have
somewhere.
no clue.
Anyway,
Mick.
old man,
I
old man talk,
don't know.
old man, old
Yeah,
man talk.
showing your age, fellas. Showing your age.
But yeah, I mean, I think we get caught up in the first 2 years, and we like to say, "Oh, he automatic."
Mm,
He ain't been automatic since 2021, because 2022, and I remember
some misses, yeah.
what's that one he got against the Saints at home where they tried him out there for a 60-yard field goal and it gets blocked, for the win. Come on now. You're supposed to be automatic. So nah. he's gotten progressively worse since his height.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Cool.
Mm,
Hey, can we
let's let's. I've been
and,
trying. I've been trying not to get on here and just destroy the Braves.
at what point do we say the Braves are not a good team?
They're
At
not a
what
good
point?
team right now. Right now.
At-
Now,
no, no,
Right
no,
now.
no, 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 no. See, that's what everybody
oh
says.
07.
It's like, oh, they're all having bad games at the
Mm-mm.
same time,
They're not a
and
good team right now.
I, I I'm saying, at what point do we say they're not a good team?
When they start selling off. The Braves haven't been sellers since I can't remember the last time they were sellers since Dale Murphy. I think
Right.
they haven't been sellers since Dale Murphy. They're going to be sellers this year. This will be the
So
Mm,
first time.
they've had a bad team since the beginning of the season. 0-7 is a bad start. It's a bad team. One night to the next, you don't know if it's going to be pitching that's bad or if it's going to be hitting that's bad. And a
Mhm.
lot of nights it's bad on the same night,
Yeah.
regardless of who's in the lineup. Until this front office or this corporation that we are now, because I got some stock in the Braves, decides that they
nice,
want to
nice.
spend some money, uh, we're going to be bad.
It's the I think is that bullpen. If we can shore up the bullpen, even just the back end, the closers, bring Kimbrel up. When are they going to bring Kimbrel up? Because that Iglesias guy,
He's up. He's up now. He's
he's
up.
up
He's up
now.
now. They brought him up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
they
yeah.
brought him up.
They got to
Uh,
make a change in the back end. I'm
but this
sorry,
the
y'all.
thing though.
We
You
jumped to the Braves. We hit a nerve.
yeah, we did. But you brought a closer back who is not the same Craig Kimbrell from when we had him in 2014.
Right,
So
right,
what are
right.
you expecting?
At least he
That-
won't
It's not 100
when
miles an
when he
hour anymore.
when he closes the game. At least he won't turn around and do all that.
Mm.
Boy, I cannot stand. I'm like, get your sorry butt back in the dugout somewhere. Like, go home, go shake hands, get out of here. You
I
garbage.
mean,
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If they
his
show up
ritual is
that
his ritual.
bullpen,
I
I
ain't gonna
think
take nothing
the
from him on
Braves
that.
will be all right.
What difference do it
They'll be
make
all right.
if we can't score? We can't score runs.
But you
Like
you have 10 points. How you lose that game?
that's
How you allow that?
we are like 12 games under 500. You talking about one game?
No, 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 no. But
They
what has it been? Sometimes you're right. They can't score runs. They don't manufacture runs like the old days. I get that. But the starting pitching is coming around. They're hanging it. The starting pitching is coming around. The hitting has to get better, but that can happen. But you can't keep giving it up. That the bullpen keeps giving it up, man. They
You are
can't.
still referring to one game because
No, I'm
I watched all three of these games, and pitching kept us in the game because we lost 1-0, like two
the
to
close.
one.
Yeah, yeah, I
We're
get that.
but right, but you're not even what are they? Before this series, they had lost 8 out of their last 11.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, and most of those are one-run games or low-scoring games, it ain't the pitching. Because even if your bullpen or your starting pitcher, your bullpen give up 2 or 3 runs in a game, and you have runners that are on base throughout the game, and you can't do anything with that, it ain't the pitch.
Mhm.
It's not.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
I
I,
you
I, I can't
you
do
got
that.
to put up more
I
points,
can't do
but
it.
I think we've lost more games. We've given up more games that we should have won because of the bullpen. Should have won, hands down.
Well,
Had the
yeah,
lead and lost it.
yeah, that was starting back even
At
from the
least
Dodger
7 of them.
series.
At least
Yeah,
7 games
7 games.
that you had to
Oh,
win and lost. You got to win those games. If we win those games, we
true.
won't be having this discussion.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
just about the bullpen we won't because the hitting still is the same.
right. Well,
It's
in
terrible.
'95, you remember when we won the World Series? We weren't a great hitting team. We were not a great hitting team, but we had that bullpen that even after the starters were going to take it to the 7th or 8th, but that bullpen wasn't giving up nothing. Waters wasn't giving up nothing.
That
Those
was
guys
that
weren't
was
giving up.
a different a different era
Different.
though,
That's true.
because
But I'm just
now
saying
these boys out here mashing. I mean,
yeah.
almost every park is a launching pad
And
at this point.
and the off the way that they make shrunk that strike zone, I get it.
Mhm.
You get
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. But
So
I'm just saying if so that's why I say relief pitching. You gotta nail you gotta have that down pat. You can't give up those but I agree we gotta score more points. I get that too.
you got to
We
score a
have
run.
we have one person in the lineup hitting over 300, and that's Ronald Acuna, and that's really because he just came back.
Yeah, he just came in.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's hitting around 340, 330 to 340 right now, which is good, especially with it being your leadoff hitter. But everybody else in the lineup is 280 and below.
Hmm.
What are you about to do?
They don't try to manufacture runs, man. I don't see back in the days, even the pitchers, when the pitchers were hitting, if you were on first,
You
you were on
bunt.
second. If you was on second, you were on third because they were gonna bunt you over. It was just automatic. They were gonna. We don't do that like they need. They got
Well,
to get back to that.
that's yeah, but nobody in baseball does that anymore. But with the
You need to.
situational, if you even if you take bunting out, the situational hitting is no longer there.
The
Everybody's
ball
still
can't
trying
hit
to
that
pull the
fast.
ball.
They're trying to yank it.
Mhm.
Yeah, trying to yank it.
They have a shift on
They're gonna yank it.
third.
They're gonna hit right into the shift.
Hit that shit down the left field line. Hit it, like practice
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like everybody wants to try to pull the ball. You rolling over on it. Hit it the
Hmm.
other direction. It makes no sense to me, man.
Jonte said it
So
right here. Leave too many people on base, and he got to go. Even last year, he was giving up a run a lot. Man, this guy was picking up wins because he couldn't handle the save. He couldn't close it out, so he was getting wins. He is garbage, man. Anyway,
yeah, but
back to the
yeah,
Falcons. I'm sorry. Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. All right,
Hey,
which go ahead.
hang on. Found a crazy stat.
Uh-oh,
Crazy.
mind
Hang on.
tricks.
No, this ain't no mind tricks. This ain't no mind tricks. Hang on. I got to track one more thing down. Uh, so you remember how I said it's a new uh
The way that they play,
era. It's a
new
different
era.
era, right?
Hmm.
Y'all know Giancarlo Stanton
Hmm.
he's with the Yankees, right? In 2018, he struck out 211 times in 1 year. Joe DiMaggio struck out 369 times in his whole career.
Yeah, yeah, it's different.
It's a
It's different.
totally different era.
Hmm.
That's why when we old, right? We old, Mathis. So we sit here and be like, hey, just bunt that dude over. Just bunt him to third, right? We
I get it.
situational hitting.
You're right.
It is gone.
Totally
And that
different.
is
It's gone.
because the Yankee Stadium is a launching pad. Shoot, really, our stadium a launching pad.
Hmm. But
Every stadium being built is a launching pad.
that's why the
Joe's going
Dodgers
up
will win
there.
again, though. That's why the
Yeah.
Dodgers will win again. That's why the Dodgers, because they will manufacture runs. And then Freddie,
But
they
yeah,
could
that's
take
the
this and
thing.
shove it. Freddie versus Olsen, man, please. Freddie's gonna get on base. Freddie's gonna make contact.
Exactly. Freddie Freeman,
Uh,
since he left, has been in the top 2 or 3 in batting average
he
in each of the last 2 seasons.
he has even elevated his play. Elevated his play. And you know what? That's a great segue. Which Falcon veteran will elevate their play this season? Which veteran is going to elevate their play?
Anyamata has to.
Mm,
That's because to me, technically, that's his defensive line now.
hmm
You are the defensive presence. Well, I won't say the defensive presence, but that's your D line, man. Yes, I will say that you're the defensive presence that everybody's gonna be looking up. So at the end of the day, he has to be the one for me that has to step up more than anybody. because we can't get killed up the middle no more.
Mm-mm. Gotcha.
Who you got, Daryl?
Scott, I'm with you on that one. Defensively, got to be. Matter of fact, who's the other? Do you consider Caden Ellis a veteran? I guess you do, because he's
Mm-hmm.
been
Mm-hmm.
here, what, 2 years now, right? This is
How
we're
can
going
he
to.
get better, man? Caden been balling.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just David Anyamata, unless you're going what Street, right? Because Street on the team, it's got to be Anyamata. He he is. We're looking. Everybody in Atlanta looking at him to take Grady's place. Big shoes to fill, but he got to do it. It's got to be him.
Mm-hmm. Man, I gonna elevate his play. I got to go with the center, Ryan Newsel. I have to go with Ryan. I know he's still youngish, but now he just got paid what, $9 million over 2 years. It saved the Falcons a ton of money. But you know, can he step up? Can he elevate his play to be comparable to Dahlman or better? I would really love him to be better than Dahlman now that he's going to get opportunity to showcase his abilities every game. He's the starter now. He has to elevate his game. So I'm looking for him to be even better. I like when he first got out there just because it got a belly. You need a center with a belly, man. You ain't gonna. He might not move you, but you ain't gonna move him. You know what I'm saying? Got that good.
He at least we got a good sample size with him last year. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable with that. Yamada had Grady next to him. Now you don't. You got nothing but new people and first or second year players.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Anyamata and AK.
Oh, those are the
McGarry,
two.
McGarry,
Well,
because McGarry
who?
protecting
But
the blind side. Caleb
Caleb
McGarry,
been, yeah,
he
he's
protecting
been.
the
Well, no,
blind side
on
now.
the for the defensive side of the ball, like that's been
Mm-hmm.
here. You got
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
AK and Anyamata, and that's it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
everybody else is either first or second year, or
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Floyd's brand new to the team. So,
Oh, I'm just thinking who else needs to elevate their game? Who needs
Lord,
to?
Mm-hmm.
well, we hey, we can give Caleb something. Let's give him something before the game, each and every game. Let's see what he do. Because
Well, who do you expect to elevate? Let me put it like that. We know who we believe that needs to. Who do you expect will elevate their game? What veteran will do it? I
Oh,
think Newsel. I'm
man.
gonna take Newsel because he's gonna have an opportunity. So that was pretty easy for me.
now it's
Which
the
veteran?
expectation.
Yeah. No. Which one do you think will elevate his game? And Anyamata could because just because of the new defensive coordinator and D line
So
coach.
I'm gonna say this: McGarry is it because even though he's got a deal, the Falcons are going to come into some money next year. So we could upgrade that position. So I expect him to have it together because if
Mhm.
he doesn't, then he'll be gone in a year. I think
I
he'll be
like the
gone
fact
in a
that
year.
Michael
Huh?
Penix gets rid of that ball, and
I,
I
I,
think
I
that's
get
what's gonna really help McGarry. He's quick. That ball's gone.
Yeah, that's true. But think of some of the people. Who do we play this year? Besides the division, who are some of the
Rams.
teams that we play?
We got a Ninye them.
Terrible defensive
San,
line.
San
They
Francisco.
everybody has a chance to kill us. You said San Francisco,
Seattle.
Nick
Seattle.
Bosa, Nick Bosa versus. Come on, bro. We get ready to play some dogs on defense,
Yeah.
and I guarantee you they're gonna be on that blind side too.
Yeah. So you expected him to step
They,
it up and handle it.
I mean, he ain't got no choice because it's
Mm.
on him now.
Clay
And
said Floyd. Go ahead.
Lord knows we don't need him to we don't need him to be the reason why Michael Penix is hurt.
Yeah. Floyd, David, Fox, Root, Pierce, Diablo, Ellis, and Walker. One, two,
I
three,
think Zach
four, five,
Zach
six,
Harrison.
seven.
You get Zach Harrison over
Harrison.
Fox. Zach
Harris.
Harrison over Fox.
That's who's gonna elevate. Zach Harrison. Thank you. That's who I expect to elevate. Just the way they're going to be using him as that big end. Oh man, he's going to play more too. God, I was wanting him to play so much more last season, but
The
your
last
boy
couple
didn't
of
know how to
years,
coach at all. Oh
nah.
my God, he didn't know how to coach at all. I could have done that better with a 10-year-old team than he could. God, dog, man. Screen with Bijan. That'll that'll slow it down right there. That screen, baby.
Yeah,
That screen. But we didn't run that enough. We didn't run too many screens with running backs, man.
nah, we were in
No
terrible
tunnel
screens a wide
screens, none
receiver.
of that.
We just did,
Bubble.
yeah,
Receiver screens all the time. But
yeah.
Mhm.
I
That
can't
was
wait.
that.
Will Zach Robinson be able to um, really elevate the play of this offense with his play calling, his scheming, using his toys? He has a ton of toys. Do y'all feel that he'll, in the second year, he'll be able to elevate his play calling and make this offense a 28, 29-point scoring team?
If his offense and everybody being comfortable with him and he knowing what his players can give him, you could be looking at what Kyle Shanahan did from year one to year two. Year two was the Super Bowl. So, and that was the same year we actually ended up having what, four rookies on the defense that were big contributors. So it's kind of aligning the same way. I'm not gonna say we. Well, I'm calling Super Bowl anyway. But even if we don't make the Super Bowl, they're shaping up to be on the just like that 2016 this 2016 team.
Hmm.
So let's see what they do.
Hmm.
I like that.
Hmm. Okay, Daryl, what you think about Zach? Will he make that? Will he be the
I,
difference maker this year?
yeah, I think he'll start for sure. I think he'll start over Fox because
No,
if I
no, Zach.
remember, I think.
I'm sorry,
The
Zach
offensive
Robinson,
coordinator.
the
Oh,
coach.
Zach Robinson. You
He's
said
looking
Zach
up.
Harrison.
He talking about. He's thinking about Harrison right now. Sorry. Do you
Zach
think Zach
Robinson.
Robinson will push us
Um,
to that 28, 29
yeah,
point, at least
we
27?
averaged 22 and some change last year, 13th in the league. Yeah, man. I mean, he should, like Mathis said, it's year two. Make the jump now, right? I think
Hmm.
we expect sophomore slumps from rookies. We expect second year jumps from coordinators. So
Mm,
he should do all right. Can
I
we
like
be in
that.
that 20? What were we saying last year? We had to score 20, we had to
30.
score 30
We had
points.
we had to score 30 to win, but we lost scoring 30. Jesus Christ. We need to score 46. Ooh, we gonna win. We might win with 46 last year.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, he can do it. We could be 27, 28 point range. Um, yeah. And but the thing
That's
is
what Penix
he ain't
has.
got no new toys, right? It is what
Not
it
any
is.
new toys, but he has some great toys, some good rock'em sock'ems to play with, man. I'm telling you. Your
Clay
auntie
said he think
said it.
we'll average around 30.
I hope so, man. We'll need it, man. Uh, Auntie said a year two with Zach Robinson is going to be good. He did say in the interview that he didn't understand personnel on his offense, so now he does. Hopefully, he does now. Um, you got to. One of my biggest things when I was a head coach back in, look, 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, and all that stuff. Keep the ball in the hands of your horses. Keep it simple. Give it to them again. Now, I know this is NFL, but put the ball in the hands of the playmakers. Keep it in the hands of the playmakers. Don't play around. Put the ball in the end zones, hey, like in golf. Put it in the hole. Get it in the hole. Hey, man, don't waste time. Score touchdowns. If you keep the ball in the hands of the playmakers, you know where they like the ball. If we get the ball in the hand of Bijan in the open field, we know we at least got first down. Automatic, right? Drake London, that fade route toward the sideline, automatic. Even the crossing routes, deep cross, automatic. I believe if we can, like Matt has been saying, if we can just get Kyle Pitts to do a underneath cross and then hit the seams, automatic, automatic. Ain't no linebacker running with Kyle Pitts across the middle, but they don't use them like that. But anyway, put the ball in the hand of your playmakers. Give it to Kadero Hodge, man. Hey, put the ball in his hands sometimes. See what he could do. But anyway. Man. A few more. Let me see. So Clay said we need to average about. He think we'll average about 30.
We can.
We can with Michael Penix. What in those 3 games? Then we average about 30 points with Penix.
The Giants, we scored 34. The Commanders, we scored 24. Carolina Panthers, we scored 38.
Almost 30 points a game.
That's 30 points a game, ain't it?
Just think about it.
Right up there.
Small sample size. With a rookie that was overthrowing people from time to time, was putting up points, man. If that defense could do anything,
that's more than 30 points a game.
If that
that's
defense
96 points in 3 games. That's 32 points a game. If
Hey,
I'm doing my math right.
you know what that sounds like? Super Bowl. That's about what we averaged. That's about what that 2016 team averaged on offense.
You're right.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair, though. Let's be fair. The Giants were a horrible team, right?
So?
Well, yeah, I don't care.
Hey.
The Commanders had a very good defense. That's why you saw that drop. They still put up 24. And then Carolina's defense was lacking last year, right? So, I just want to temper expectations. Look, to everybody watching, I have to temper expectations because Mathis will be shooting he don't shoot for the stars. He be shooting
15
at
and 2, baby. 15 and 2. You know,
hey,
Mathis.
man.
Mathis out there in Alpha Centauri. He just be shooting. So
these
I will keep us
offensive
in the
numbers in
zone.
the NBA are extremely elevated, and they still consider these players great. So who cares? Who cares? Super
Right.
Bowl.
There ain't nobody playing defense in the NBA. These guys, man.
All you got to do is have the numbers. That's all that matters.
Man, I tell these kids all the time, y'all just don't know about that 96 Bulls team. Nobody is beating that team, man. Not just because of offense, but that defense. You had a team full of defensive players of the year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And some of the greatest scorers of all times.
Yep.
But they, Shamoy still stuck on that Golden State. He's stuck on Golden State. Man, could you imagine Dennis Rodman or what's the boy? Draymond Green dealing with Dennis Rodman? Green is out the game before halftime.
He will be suspended for the year. He will be out for the year.
He's done. Man,
for the
Dennis
year.
Rodman gonna grab on this stuff one time and it's gonna be a wrap.
And clap in his face after he do it.
And kiss at him. Mwah. Oh yeah,
What you know
Draymond
about
gonna be
the
mad.
worm?
The worm gonna pull on his worm. Like, man, hold on.
Hey, I got a question because I was talking to a dude at work about this. The Julio situation, right? And he was saying that we should retire Julio's number. Jalen Walker's going to be 11, right? Right? He got that number.
He's 11.
So I'm petty. I don't think we should retire Julio's number just because of how Julio left. We can have that. We can. Don't even look at me like that. We'll have that conversation another time.
You don't believe what Julio's saying then?
No. I do. I believe everything that Julio's saying. I also say that is he's being a diva. And granted, Julio was a diva the whole time he was with us. He worked hard, but who was killing us for money? Who was not? Don't even. He was killing us for money every time he turned around.
You play must be the money that's turning them on.
Look what he did for us, sir.
I agree. I'm not saying look. AB is a diva. Look what AB has done in his career. I'm not saying divas don't perform. Divas do perform often. He was being a diva and he was being like, well, I should be able to talk to the owner. And partially, this is Arthur Blank's fault. I even go more than partially. This is more than half Arthur Blank's fault because Arthur Blank, if he's not going to be running the team, he does not need to be talking to players. That is his thing, though, right? So I see where Julio's coming from. Like, look, I should be able to talk to the owner, but if the owner doesn't want to talk to you, okay,
Well, it
you
was,
shouldn't.
but it was on the line because it was nobody. We didn't have a coach or GM at the time.
So wait, so take your tail to the side and wait for the new coach. And I understood
Mhm.
Julio was bitter about Dan Quinn being gone, all that good stuff. Look, I was a Julio fan, biggest fan in the stands for him. So, but I don't think that we're going to retire his number. Because like how many numbers have been retired by us?
A few. Actually, a lot of them.
A lot
What
of them?
about? Yeah, to me. Oh,
No,
numbers.
no,
No, no, not numbers.
numbers,
Players.
numbers,
No, no, no,
numbers,
not numbers.
right?
What
Numbers.
numbers
We
are
got
going to
we
get
got play,
retired?
yeah, we got players in the ring of honor. And I think
I
Julio
think
gets there eventually.
I think maybe two numbers, 10 and 34, or 10 and 31. I
Something like
think.
that, right?
No,
Maybe.
somebody else is playing with 31. Maybe 10 is
Look,
the only one.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If anything, it should be two more numbers added to that, and that's Matt Ryan and Julio Jones.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's
So,
up there now, so
no,
No,
he's
the
in the
Falcons
ring.
do
I'm talking about retiring a number.
oh
the
yeah, yeah.
Falcons do not
Two has to
officially.
be retired when
Two
that
has,
time comes.
but this the thing though. If you're gonna
2 and
retire
11.
two, you
Mm-hmm.
have to retire
Retire
11.
11. Yeah,
The Falcons do not officially retire jersey numbers.
I
Instead,
got it.
they got
What
a ring of honor.
Players.
But they have a policy of not issuing 60, 31, and 10.
10. But your boy is wearing 31 right now. Bowman. Billy
Mm-hmm,
Bowman.
Is he?
the rookie,
All right,
yeah.
so then
Yeah, ain't
here's the
nobody
other
gonna be
throwback
in the
then.
backfield with 31. No, sir. No,
No, no,
sir.
no, no.
You cannot
But
wear 31.
so the guy was arguing with me saying we should retire 11, right? And I'm like, well, I think
Mm.
Jalen Walker got 11. So then we start talking about who the best, what, who had what jersey number. Like you just take a jersey number. We was trying to
Mm-hmm.
name the best athlete that played with that jersey number,
That number.
right? So if you said 11, it was like,
Julio.
well, I would say Larry Fitzgerald, right? Larry
Oh,
Fitzgerald is up
overall
there.
NFL.
No, no, no. Sports,
Sport.
period.
Oh,
Sports,
that's a good one.
right? So we started running down these things, and then we just start spitting out random numbers and everything. So I just think maybe just throughout the season, because it's going to be a long summer before we really talking football. Maybe that's something that we say. We just start off. And I remember, I want to say it was Maxim magazine back in the day that did one where they were like, the best jersey, the best player of every jersey number. So maybe that's something we do. I would think Julio is
Sounds
number
good.
11, but who knows? We got to do some research and see.
Mm, I ain't gonna lie. You at this point in time,
Kind of hard to find a number
Julio is
11.
not the best number 11. You can't go against Larry Fitzgerald. I'm
Larry
sorry.
Fitzgerald, yeah, he's the truth. Yeah.
With the
Really?
yardage that no, he's
I,
second all time.
okay. Isaiah Thomas, number 11.
Isaiah, Isaiah,
Hey, you
Isaiah.
know what? I'm a
That's
I'm
gonna
a
be a
Mike
tough.
I'm a Mike fan, so forget Isaiah Thomas. I ain't worried about him.
Don't hate on don't hate on Zeke. Yeah,
Man,
that's gonna be a good
Mark
one.
Mark Messier, number 11.
Messier. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be a good one. We gotta check
You
that
see what
out.
I'm saying? You see how we
Yeah.
ended up going? It was a beautiful rabbit hole to go down at work because I was
Wow.
bored at work. It was a beautiful rabbit hole,
Hey,
and
we can make a big show out of that. A series, like you said. Hey, Miss
let's do
Pam, we're gonna have to
every.
reach out to them. Hey, we're gonna have to bring everybody on. Bring Clay on. Bring Josh. Bring everybody on for that one. That'll be a good show or a
We
good
just I say
series.
I say we just keep it going. Like maybe we do
Yeah.
0
Yeah.
through 10, then we
Oh.
do 11 through 20, and just do that all the way up to
Oh.
99. We all know 99 is going to be Gretzky, so
Yeah.
that should
Yeah.
be the only unanimous one. And
Spencer
don't say
Strider.
23.
Hmm.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Strider, not
I'm just playing.
not Strider, not Spencer Strider. You crazy?
Yeah, no, that's definitely Wayne's number. That.
If you don't watch hockey, maybe you don't understand how great Gretzky was.
Gretzky,
Oh,
yeah.
But
I'm a
but
hockey
Oh
fan.
yeah, 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 yeah.
but go look at the stats. Gretzky was like, I heard somebody say Michael Jordan was the Wayne Gretzky of basketball. That's how good Gretzky was.
Yeah, Gretzky was
His
something else.
stats were he had more for the longest until just now with Ovechkin. He had more assists than the second player in the list had total points.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So I think 99 would be unanimous. But we'll see. We'll see. And Aaron
Yeah.
Judge 99 too, if I remember right. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. You know how the
That's still not close. It's still not close.
Not no nobody's close. Nobody's close on that
Clay said they paid good money to Julio to play, not to sit in on management decisions.
one. Ooh, that's a bar. Ain't that what the kids say these days? That's a bar, Clay. That's a bar.
Hey man, listen, we know who the problem is still. We know who the
Mm.
problem is.
Who is
We
that?
know that
Who the
name.
problem? Who the
We know
problem?
that name, and it rolls all the way down, even when it came to Roddy, to all of. And if there's any issues with
Who?
our players leaving,
Who? What it
Stitch,
rhyme with?
Stitch, Elray rhymes with Rich, Mickey. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. When they say the organization, the players always said the organization had other ideas, they want to go another way. It's Rich McKay. Anyway, that's the way I feel. And I'm a hold to that because Art gonna bring some spaghetti to bring you in. That lasagna don't he gonna get you signed with the lasagna. But mm,
The team, hey man, that Washington team was way better than what we had this year.
especially on
So it is,
defense.
yeah.
Especially on defense. We had a better offense, but they definitely
Did
had a better
wait
defense.
a minute. When did we have a better offense?
No, for that when with Dan Quinn, I'm
Oh,
saying
oh,
with Dan.
oh, okay, okay,
So
okay.
the Washington Commanders had a better offense.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
better
yeah,
defense last season, but we
yeah.
had the better offense in
Oh yeah.
17,
No.
16.
That offense was historical.
Yeah,
So
number seven, number six, number seven, all time, hands down. Matt Ryan won the MVP award wearing the glove. Just saying, out there looking at Michael Jackson wearing that glove. I guess that'll be enough. So we got a lot to talk about. I still have some more questions about this upcoming mini camp. Um, is Kyle Pitts hurt? Is he really injured? Did we find out anything about his injury?
they they didn't put anything out. Suggestions were saying it was a foot, but there's been no definite information put out, which can still lead you to speculation that when people get held out, it could be because of trade talks and they don't want anybody to get hurt, which is possible. Don't want
Mhm.
that to be the case. But Raheem has also said he's been at every meeting. He's been attentive. He's been with the team. So I hope. I'd rather it be a minor injury that they really are paying attention to, just being cautious. So we'll see. We'll see. We ain't got no backup tight end, but we
Well,
do.
Josh Simons. Well, right. Well, we may have Josh Simons from
Who is that?
South Carolina, UDFA. Hey
Un-
man.
unproven.
Right.
Unproven.
It is what it is, my friend. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here. Been on about an hour and a half, man. Let Mathis go back and do his duty. Let
I-
Daryl put the baby to sleep. So
So what we drinking on there? Because I'll go out to the car right now.
Man, I got on here. We were getting ready to start. She came walking in here because I gave her a bath, did her hair. I was like, oh, shoot, I got a podcast. Had to run out. She came in here. She was like, Daddy. I was like, okay, hang on. Let me put this baby to bed.
Yeah.
And I apologize. I'm going to miss Monday. I will not be here Monday. I'll be traveling for work, but I will be in attendance watching. So Mathis, don't be on here saying nothing crazy.
Oh, I gotta make
Never mind.
sure I go way
He gonna
past
go
the jet
way.
out here. I gotta go crazy on Monday. I gotta go crazy on Monday. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you for that notice. Mine always be last minute because of work, but now that I know, I ain't gotta worry about no comeback. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, here we
just gonna
go.
let it all
Detroit
hang.
Anderson slander.
So 10.
I hear you. All right, well, hey, we appreciate everybody for joining us, of course. Wide Body, Clay, John Tay, uh, the Stuffed Animal Club. I have to keep reading that
What?
again.
I
Stuffed Animal
missed
Club,
that.
appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think that was the first time joining us. We definitely appreciate it. Georgia, Texas boy, as always. Miss Pam, King Richie, we appreciate all of y'all joining the Wide Body. Appreciate you. All right. Well, we're gonna get on out of here, man. Y'all be safe, man. Daryl, you enjoy your trip with the business, with the
on,
company.
on, on the business, not with the
It's
business. On the
On the
business.
business now.
Yeah.
Hey, take care of
it's
business for the
work.
company.
It
I'm
don't matter.
working.
Man,
Yeah,
let me know if you don't go to the bar on the at the hotel on them.
man, look, they want me to. That's because there's a whole bunch of clients there. But y'all know your boy don't drink. I don't drink like
Yeah,
that.
you don't really drink like that.
I don't
Not
drink
like
like
that.
that.
Well,
Not
look,
like that.
I can go as Daryl if you want me to. Just tell me what I need to say.
Come on, come on in, big dog. Come
Yeah.
on in. We do
Yeah.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
man. All right, y'all be good, man. Hey, be safe, be blessed. We'll see y'all next time. Daryl.
Stay dirty.